I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. My bad. I took a little bit. Y'all know I was at the game. Took me a little bit to get home. Was politicking with a few fans before I got to the crib. But salute to the Bucks for a great bounce back performance after that calamity against the Pacers to come back with a strong performance and a blowout win against the Lakers. And shout out to the refs for doing everything they could to make sure that Luka Doncic had the best game of his life. This officiating is getting out of hand, y'all. I'm sorry. I just need to say that real quick. Like, the officiating is really, really getting out of hand against the Bucks. It didn't matter. We blew these dudes out. That's fine and all. But I'm just saying, on a personal level, it can't be this bias against the Bucks with the officiating. They let Luka get every touch foul he wanted. If you breathe next to Luka, he was getting to the line, and it allowed him to get into rhythm. Just let me just give y'all a little understanding real quick, just for those that don't know. When you let a player that's an elite scorer get into rhythm by shooting free throws, the basket becomes bigger, which allows them to be able to do what they do. That's what the refs did. They made sure that Luka got in a rhythm so he could have this big game. They knew that the Bucks was going to blow them out today, but they wanted to make sure they could say, well, look at Luka. Luka had 45. How did he have 45? How did he have that much? He had that much because the refs allowed him to get into rhythm into the game. Dame does not get those calls any longer. The same calls that Luka was getting is the same calls that Dame never gets anymore. And those calls are what allows you to get rid of shooting free throws, hitting the basket, watching the ball go into the hoop. Those are all things that allow you to get in a rhythm. That's why he went off on us like that. The refs allowed it to be so. We're just not in the refs' favor right now. That's why when we have a blowout win like this, it's even more impressive because we're going against that team and the officials because the officials are not on our side. But again, I would like to give the Bucks credit. I don't want to go in too much about the 3-point defense and all that because we know that's a problem, and I don't know how it's going to get fixed, but we just got to appreciate the wins that we're getting right now, and this is against a solid opponent. Even without LeBron, this is a good team that we just beat in the Los Angeles Lakers at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. And salute the Bucks Nation, friends and family. I forgot to salute y'all. Salute. I also want to shout out Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. today had his best game as a Buck. Salute to him. Let me get the super chat from the homie real quick out of respect. Shout out to 78 Sports TV, the LDBC, the General, one of my main dudes out here in these YouTube streets. They gonna learn today. JJ Redneck is not the coach of the year. The rest want to frustrate Giannis to leave Milwaukee. Dame don't get his calls no more. Right, bro? See? Dame don't get his calls no more. Never mind. You just said, bro, it's... You know what, 78, we on the same frequency. Whatever you thinking about, I'm probably thinking about at the same time. Salute to 78, bro, when it comes to this Buck stuff. You already know, bro. And that's what make it crazy. We'll get to these numbers in a minute, but I just do want to point that out. That, like, if Dame was able to get the calls that Luka or he used to get, Dame would be averaging 30. Easily averaging 30 with this team. The refs are what is holding Dame back more than Dame is holding Dame back. It's the refs that are holding him back. They're frustrating him on purpose. Even Giannis should have had way more free throws than he had tonight. Let's be clear. The Lakers, I just want y'all to know, you can Google at your leisure. Last year, the Lakers shot more free throws than any team in the NBA. What you think is going to happen when they got Luka Doncic? It's a scam. It's a scam, bro. Shout out to 78, man. It's a scam, bro. This is just a real scam. If y'all haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps Bucks fans find where they belong in this Bucks community with friends and family. Please hit the like button. Let's go over these numbers. Shout out everybody. We'll get into this chat. And also, I want to say, I didn't post no shorts from the last live because that was a very emotional live because of how we lost. I just wanted that to kind of blow over, which is why I made the community post that I made. Like, we were all emotional. Let's just, bring it back down. Let's support this squad. And we got to win tonight. So I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? As far as why that did not happen. I just felt like that was a pod that we just needed to vent. There was no need to do anything extra, add any shorts or any long form content. That was a live that just needed to vent. If you're a real Bucks fan, you'll go back and watch the last live and you'll understand where we were coming from and why we were feeling that way. But salute to friends and family of Bucks Nation. Let's get into these numbers of this blowout win. Bucks dominate the Los Angeles Lakers and the NBA referees 126-106. The Bucks were pretty dominant this game. They won the first quarter. They won the second quarter. They won the third quarter convincingly. And again, when I told y'all, as long as we don't do anything stupid that like happened last game, if we win the third quarter, we're going to win the game. And again, we won the third quarter convincingly, and we played even Steven in the fourth quarter, and we won the game comfortably. The third quarter is really the deciding quarter for the Bucks. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. You don't even got to look at the box score. You need to look at three things where you want to know if the Bucks won. You look at the third quarter, and you look at assists, and you look at turnovers. If we're doing well in them three categories, we probably won. And that's an absolute fact. Absolute fact. Dorian Finney-Smith did nothing. Alex Len did nothing. Gabe Vincent did nothing. Luka Doncic was 14 of 27, 7 of 13 from 3, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. He had 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 45 points. I know that this box score looks crazy, but if you watch the game, you know a lot of this was foolishness and nonsense and orchestrated by the refs. So I understand he scored 45, but it's not the way it looked. Same thing with Austin Reeves. I thought he got a lot of favorable calls and matchups. He did have 28, and then Dalton Connect had 10. And y'all see what it looked like when only two people are going off for your squad? It's hard to win. Dame and Giannis have been in this situation before where they're the only two going off, nobody else does, and this is what happens. That's why I say that it's so important for the others to kick in. For you to win championships and you to win games on a consistent basis, your others have to kick in. They have to contribute. When the others don't contribute, you are not going to win a lot of games. And that's why the Lakers lost today. Their others didn't contribute. 43% from the field, 37% from the three-point line is impressive, 83% from the line. But, I mean, they only had 18 assists, so they weren't moving the ball. That's an L right there. Now on to the winning team, the one that we care about, the Milwaukee Bucks. Taurean Prince, 3 of 6, 1 of 4 from the line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. I want to say this about Taurean Prince. I wish he would find a happy median of being aggressive and being passive, because I felt last game, even though we lost, he played really well, playing aggressive, taking it to the hoop, getting us buckets. I think Taurean Prince needs to find a way to be somewhere in the gray area, not black, not white, but just somewhere in the gray area where you're being a little bit more aggressive than 6 shots, but you're not taking 20 shots. I feel like he can contribute more on offense if he's a little bit more aggressive with Taurean Prince. Giannis was 8 of 17, not his best performance from the field, but I would like to commend him. 8 of 13 isn't bad considering Giannis from the free throw line. That is pretty good. He almost had a triple-double, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 turnovers, 24 points. Kyle Kuzma had a slow night. Kyle Kuzma might be in like a figuring out slump, because he only took 9 shots. He really wasn't able to get into his rhythm. Let's give Kyle Kuzma time to really adjust. I don't want to call this a down game because he's still plus 10 with the plus minus, but he's still trying to figure out what he should do and where he needs to fit. So let's give Kyle Kuzma time, but definitely was not his best performance today, along with the 3 turnovers. Definitely wasn't his best performance from Kyle Kuzma. Brook Lopez played well tonight. Offensively, Brook Lopez was a difference maker. And I want to commend Brook Lopez. I know y'all watching the live because y'all did exactly what we told you to with Brook. They put Brook in the post. Did y'all not see Brook in the post? We was harping on it. That's why I be telling y'all, friends and family, you have to speak your mind. The right people are watching this podcast, and I guarantee you that. I know for fact. So that's why what we saying, we have to make sure we're being serious, because the right people are watching this and we trying to help this team win, and they clearly listen. Did you not see Brook in the post today, friends and family? Please tell me y'all saw him in the post. being physical. Shout out to Brook. 8 or 9, 3 or 4, 4 or 5, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. And I saw some blocks today. The area I sit is where like a lot of season ticket holders sit, and a couple of pats turned back to me. It's like, is Brook 28 today? Brook had young legs today. I don't know how often that's gonna happen, but I saw Brook moving today. I give you credit where credit's due. When you're doing right, I'm gonna do right by you and talk about you. Brook Lopez was moving his feet today. He looked agile today. I don't know how long this is going to last or if this was just this one game, but Brook looked almost agile today. I saw him making moves, getting to the hoop. He looked like Brooklyn Brook low-key. Dame, 6 of 14, so not quite 50%. Did not shoot well from 3, 2 of 8, but 8 of 8 from the free throw line. 6 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals. No turnovers for Dame. That's the most impressive stat for Dame today. No turnovers. That is awesome to see from Dame. No turnovers. 10 assists, 6 rebounds. Again, he had more rebounds than Brook, but we're not going to talk about that because Brook did play well offensively. But 22 points from Dame. Gary Trent Jr. is back into his bag. Oh, Jericho Sims. Yo, Jericho Sims played 18 minutes. He only had 4 points, but 11 big rebounds, 1 assist. He played 18 minutes and had 11 rebounds. Brook Lopez played 30 minutes, friends and family, and had 4 rebounds. Jericho Sims is earning tick. Jericho Sims was catching lives. Jericho Sims is slowly becoming our Clint Capella. He's going to get that run. And I feel confident with Jericho Sims. I know he can't do all the stuff offensively, but the rebounding, the moving his feet, that is super important. Let me get the super chat so we going to get through here, y'all. Hold on 1 second. The homie Dante Flint, what's good? Appreciate the $20 super chat. Shout out to KBJ. Oh, man, Kevin Porter. You meant KPJ. I got you, bro. Kevin Porter Jr. was out there balling. I'm going to give him his shine, sir. Please know that. Shout out to 78 Sports TV. Appreciate the $10 super chat from the LDBC General. They got Austin Reeves out here like he Naksu Kyle from the movie Kickboxer 1989. This is crazy. The respect Reeves gets. Hold on 1 second. The respect Reeves gets, Sims and Porter are putting good pressure on our starters to be better. Facts. Yeah, I don't know why Reeves was getting all that love out there either. That was kind of crazy. But Sims and Porter are putting a lot of pressure on starters. A lot of pressure. I completely agree. Shout out to the LDBC General. Salute to my man. Let's get to the next person. Gary Trent Jr. had a good game. This is his best game since he's been back from injury. 16 points, 6 of 14. I like that he was aggressive. 14 shots. I'm okay with that. 4 or 9 from 3, 16 points. And let's talk about today's MVP. Let's talk about it, y'all. Kevin Porter Jr. 17 minutes. 5 of 10 from the field. 5 of 7 from the three-point line. 7 of 7 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 22 points. Kevin Porter Jr. was a difference maker today, y'all. There's, without a shadow of a doubt, he was a difference maker. And again, I'm not trying to harp on this, y'all, but AJ Green had 3 points in 21 minutes. Those minutes could have been best suited for more KPJ. I know he's in a slump. I'm not quitting on AJ Green or nothing like that, but he's definitely in a slump right now, and he got to figure it out. He had to figure it out. Bucks shot 47% from the field, 42% from 3. I like that you know what thing that a lot of people that were joining the live, Dr. Smith, Mr. Cool, Prate, a lot of people were emphasizing that we weren't shooting enough threes. And today we shot 40 and hit 17. That's a great percentage. 42%. 27 or 33 from the line. And oh, look at here. Amara Logic's favorite stat. 30 assists. The Bucks get 30 assists. It's almost a guaranteed W. It's almost a guaranteed W. And I also want to commend the Bucks on protecting the basketball today. Y'all see why I talk about protecting the basketball? They only turned the ball over 11 times, but they had 30 assists which means the ball was moving and they weren't turning the ball over. When the Bucks play like this, we're a formidable team. The problem is we had to shame ourselves to get focused to play like this. And this is why I go in on Doc. Why aren't you doing what you need to do to make sure this team maintains this focus? Like, what are we doing? Like, why are you not doing that? We get to the super chat here. Shout out to the homie. Let me get to the super chat here. Shout out to the Bleacher Report boss. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Great Bucks win tonight. JJ was wild to keep his starters in that game. In that game that long, KPJ is a steal of the three of the year. AJ Green needs less minutes. Facts. Appreciate you, Bleacher Report boss. AJ Green definitely. I don't want him to lose his confidence though. Bleacher Report boss. So we got to figure something out with AJ Green. And JJ left them in the game to get their numbers. And for Luka to get his numbers, it was clear that's what that was about. Shout out to the Bleacher Report boss. So a strong win for the Bucks, a bounce back win. Like I said, y'all, the month of March is gonna be ups and downs. Let's enjoy these wins while we have them, and let's get to it. I'm gonna open up the lines here in a minute. Just want to show the team stats. We shot 42% from three, which is a great percentage. 81% from the line, great percentage. We out-rebounded them by 10. More offensive rebounds by the Bucks. More defensive rebounds by the Bucks. If we out-rebound you, definitely getting your head beat in. If the Bucks out-rebound you, you getting your head beat in. That's an absolute fact. Wow. 30 assists to 18. We dominated the Lakers. 9 steals, 8 blocks. Shout out to that. 12 turnovers. But we only gave up 9 points. So we just beat their head in. We played well today, y'all. Let's just be clear. There's nothing to complain about. The Bucks played well today. We did good enough to win. I do want to say the only thing I want to harp on, and I'm going to continue to harp on, is our 3-point defense is terrible, y'all. We saw so many people shooting open threes. They were just happening to miss. We have to figure out a way for the Milwaukee Bucks to be able to defend the three. They got to figure it out. They have to figure it out. It's just getting insane. Let me shout out the people in the chat. Then we're going to get these lines open. Salute the friends and family. See who in the line. Let's see who in the live right now. Give me a second, y'all. It's a lot of y'all in here. Appreciate that. If y'all haven't already, please hit the like button. King Temp in the building. What's good? Derek Stevenson in the building. Eliza in the building. What's good? Appreciate you. Brandon King Carter in the building. Salute to my boy, Mr. One Game at a Time. Eliza in the building. Robert Allen, what's good? Jeff Riley in the building. The homie Chitty. Shout out to Nigeria in the building. Robert Allen. Boy, mommy, what's good, man? Robert Brooks in the building. Romero R in the building. What's good, y'all? We got to win. I don't want us to get too excited, but a solid win, solid performance. Dre West, the homie in the building. Patricia P in the building. What's good, y'all? Let's chop up this good win. Hey, Jeff, you 100% yet from the knee injury? Let me know in the comment section. Scales, what's good, bro? Foreign Land, what's good? William Johnson, what's good? Miss Robin Walker Murphy, what's good, man? Salute. Nemesis, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Matt, what's good? D Cole 123 in the building. My homie RJ back tapping in from the UK. Like I told y'all, we global. We not local over here. We're Amara's Logic. What? All over the world up in this chat. Let's get real. Brian Yap, what's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. What up, Carrie? Appreciate you tapping in. All the friends and families in the building. Bleacher Report boss in the building. Mr. Cole, the living legend. Sid Howard, I see you. Greg Delaney, I see you. What's good, y'all? Let's chop up this good win for the Bucks today, friends and family. I'm going to tap in the homie here. Pass is able to join us early. Let me tap in Pass. I know Pass is over there trying to get that edumacation. What up, Pass? Let me tap in Pass. What's good, Pass?
What's good? All right.
Shout out, hey, Pass the homie right here. Pass, how did you feel about today's performance? We kind of figured this would happen after what happened in the last game. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I expected this to happen. Lakers are injured. There's no real LeBron's out because he for some reason likes to duck Milwaukee all the time. Since you know what's funny? Since Giannis did that crown thing, I have not seen him play against Giannis.
He was sending AD at Giannis like, you gonna take care of my light work. Yeah, he definitely don't want to smoke with Giannis. I agree with that.
I enjoyed this game mainly from the perspective of Damian and Giannis both playing well.
Correct.
When
Facilitating or Dame.
yes,
Dame
there is
facilitating was
a
impressive.
huge difference when Dame plays well. When we have Dame playing well, it makes a huge difference in how this team looks.
I agree.
I'm still mad about the Pacers game because it was so beatable.
Right.
But we were just playing like idiots on defense, especially. I looked at a stat. You guys want to know something about the defense? You know what the average rotation was on how far we were from players on 3-pointers?
How far Pass?
It was 9 feet.
9 feet.
9 feet. We were by far the worst. It's been
Friends, hold on 1 second, Pass. Friends and family, I want to make sure that you heard what Pass just said as far as how open Pacer players were on the 3-point line.
Yeah, we got
9
lucky.
feet is crazy.
We were lucky they were missing open shots. It really should have not. It should have been way worse than it was that before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
wow.
That's yesterday's game. We'll see what happens again.
How did you feel about KPJ tonight?
He's good. You know, it's funny how all of our midseason trades been pretty good. I've enjoyed all three of them.
Yeah, I agree. And Jericho Sims is becoming more and more valuable.
Brooke needs to tell whoever Brooke's 3-pointer coach is, Jericho Sims, you need to lock in with him. We got a new replacement.
Jericho Sims played with energy out there. He was moving his feet, rebound. Like I said, he was doing the Clint Capella thing, catching lobs, just being resort. You know what I'm saying?
He just needs to talk more, and I think he'll be fine. He's very quiet when he's open. His handles he also has really bad hands, as I've noticed. But
what up, Cynthia?
Brooke. So we're used to that. Brooke also has terrible hands, so we're used to this stuff. But he's been good so far, like defensively, especially on the perimeter where Brooke usually gets cooked. He's been able to move against a lot smaller guards.
His minutes are moving up little by little. If you're paying attention, he's getting more minutes.
It's when Bobby comes back, those 5 games, I really want to see him together. Because that makes a huge difference. Bobby's biggest issue has always been defense because you can't really use Bobby as an anchor.
Right. True.
But when he's playing his natural position as a 4, and you have a big who's at least mobile, I have a little bit more faith in that as a bench lineup.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Pass.
That's what I'm curious in. Because honestly, look, if Bobby was there against the Pacers game, yeah, we probably win. Same thing. The Cavs game probably wouldn't be as bad of a loss. I still think we lose against the Cavs because no one is hitting anything.
Right.
But even still, I don't know. It looks like this team's ceiling seems not lower per se, but I think
it's undetermined. I think it's to be determined. It's TBD.
Where we were when we started, I said this team was before the trade deadline. I had them as a second round exit. I'm still kind of in that same spot, only because I just haven't seen it against the top teams, and I can't really trust you to do well if you don't do well against the top teams.
You're 0-9. We can't trust you. Hold on 1 second, Pat. What's up, Miss Robin Walker Murphy? Appreciate the $20 super chat, man. See what happens with the NASA's in the building. Hey, Robin. Let me tell you something. When they showed him on the screen today, I told my guys, like, oh, we straight today. The NASA's is in the building. No matter what, I was like, we straight today. The NASA's in the building. The NASA bring a different energy. I don't know what it is. He need to be on the coaching staff because our assistant coaches definitely don't bring no energy. Put the NASA's on the coaching staff. I'm for that. I'm for that. Thank you, Ms. Robert Walker Murphy, for the $20 super chat. Much appreciated. Salute to you. I was really impressed with Kevin Porter Jr.'s aggressiveness today and how under control he was. Kevin Porter Jr., as I've been mentioning in prior lives, I do think that he is going to be our X factor in the playoffs. I think when he plays well, it really, really helps the team. We become way more multifaceted because he's another facilitator. And then Gary Trent Jr. played well today. I don't
Yeah,
know if it's time yet because he's just coming back from injury, but Bucks Nation, we do need to talk about if Gary Trent should be the permanent starting shooting guard for the Milwaukee Bucks. That is a discussion we need to have. My only problem with Gary Trent is that he gambles too much on defense. He does way too much reaching and gambling on defense. But as far as his offensive production and aggressiveness, I really like it. I really like it. And I think Kevin Porter Jr. coming off the bench helps his team the most because he gives us real firepower off of the bench. What's your
it
thoughts, Pass?
it's between I'm between two players. So I'm between him and I'm between what's his name? Uh AJ Green. Only reason why is I've been done with this Torian Prince at the two lineup for a long time. The moment I saw it the first time, I was already like, what is Doc thinking? And it just
Mm-hmm.
gets to look worse and worse and worse as it goes on. Ideally, I you should have Gary Trent at the two, and he's also the most proven of the two of compared to him over AJ Green because we haven't really seen the one series we did see of AJ Green. Wasn't really great.
That's true.
Yeah, you should have Ajax as an option defensively, but do you
I
really
think
want to have
Ajax
a
is
not
permanently
yet?
out of the rotation. I
Do you really
actually think
he's out?
Ajax is gonna get moved in the offseason.
I don't know if he'll
We
get
don't have
moved.
enough room for somebody like him anymore.
I don't know if he'll get moved, but he'll definitely won't be getting playtime
Yeah,
for a long time.
I agree.
He's
Unfortunately,
because like it really depends on who we keep again. Also in the off season, as if I'm the Bucks, I'm not keeping Torian Prince. I'm trying to get. I don't really think we need to keep him.
really?
I don't
Okay,
think he's not the look. The wings are kind of easier to find.
okay,
You can get a better wing than Torian Prince pretty easily.
okay.
Who I would keep is Gary Trent.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
I
re-signing
think
him.
Gary Trent Jr. and Kevin Porter Jr. both need to be have contracts.
Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. has been pretty good for us as a late. Shout out to Horace for trading a bum for this man. Like really, shout out to you for this.
Marjan won't even be in the league in 2 years.
Two good trades. You made two really small trades, but like they've been big impacts.
The
Two
Delon Wright
non-factor
for
players.
Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims is playing big dividends for us already, in my opinion, for the amount of sample size that we have for Jericho Sims. The Bucks look better. We look much better defensively with Jericho Sims on the floor than Brook Lopez. I'm just keeping it real. I know that Brook Lopez was scoring offensively and doing what he needs to do, but as far as defensively, we don't have nearly as many open threes when Jericho Sims is playing defense versus Brook playing defense. That's no disrespect to Brook. It might be because of our on-ball defenders, but I'm just saying it don't look like that. Am I? Let me know what you think, Pass. Is that fair?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm
It's look. The biggest issues are defensively for us right now. It's literally Brook and Torian Prince
yeah,
have been the
I
two
agree.
biggest problems.
I agree.
Brook has an offense too. Both of them have also been big problems on offense. Because Torian Prince, for some reason, likes to do more than just be a catch and shoot player. Why are you driving to the? You should not
Right,
be
trying to
driving.
dribble left. I see Torian Finch trying. I was like, dribbling. Why are you dribbling?
You
Why are
are
you dribbling?
Giannis. What did Giannis tell to Serge Ibaka? You are a screen setter. You are a rebounder. You're the same thing. You are a catch and shoot three. You go into that corner, you shoot. That's it. Nothing else.
Get
You don't.
him, get
You
him,
don't do
Pass.
more. You're not doing more than this. You're not. I don't want to see you try to take it to the hole every single time, miss it, and then complain about not getting a foul, and then getting frustrated, fouling the guy you were supposed to cover in transition. Every single time he does this.
This is hilarious. Hold on
This
one
is
second,
sad.
fast. Hold on one second. We get 78. 78. Appreciate the $10 super chat. The NASA's tricked Luka into playing hero ball. When Bobby come back, we need to play him only when Giannis is on the bench at the 4. 13 to 15 minutes a game. I know that sounds crazy to people, but I'm with you, 78. Shout out to the LDBC. Hey, 78, he's going to have to they're going to have to fit him in without throwing off the chemistry of this team. That's my personal opinion as well. I don't know what the minutes look like, but he can't come in doing what he used to do, not with our current rotations.
I don't think the chemistry will be an issue, only because he's
Okay.
practicing with the team. If he wasn't
Okay.
practicing, I'd be worried. But the fact
Okay.
he's practicing, I don't think it'll be a problem. Plus, most of the teams already known him. There's only two guys who really have to like integrate with.
Mm-hmm.
You're integrating him with mainly the Sims and
KPJ.
yeah, because
And you don't
most
even
of
have to
the
integrate it with KPJ because KPJ is already
KPJ integrated with Sims pretty quickly.
right instantly almost.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
I want to say this today too. Like I always go in on a Dame about his passing. He played well today as a point guard.
Yeah,
Yeah, he played well today as a point guard. Hold on one second, pass. Get the super chat real quick. Hold on one second. What up, Dr. Smith? Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Can't stay. I want the Pacers. That's it.
oh, don't you
Yeah,
worry.
we
We are
gotta get there in the playoffs, bro.
no.
Facts. Salute to
It is
Dr. Smith.
guaranteed. It's guaranteed at this point that we are getting them first round. Who is going to be 4 and 5? I don't know, but it's guaranteed. We are playing each other.
Right.
That is a fact.
It
That's
needs to
happening.
happen though. It needs to happen. It
All
definitely
right.
needs to happen.
Quick side tangent. You saw that bum do that Dame time shit again?
Yeah,
At the
that was
end of the
crazy.
game, this fucking front running bitch. Every single time he does this.
Hold
shit.
on, bro. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey, pass got active real quick. Hold on, bro. Don't do that.
Every single time he does it. He never does this. He never does it when he's up.
And he was
down.
quiet the whole game until the end. He was quiet the whole game. You mark. Oh, hold on one second, man. Kid Quavi, appreciate the $1.99 super chat. Sim allows Dame to play how he did in Portland. That's a very good comment. I see where he's coming from. Pass.
Yeah, because he plays more like how Nurkic plays. That's why. Because Nurkic just did. That's what Nurkic did in Portland. Because the biggest issue has always been Brooke with this team, with why Damian Giannis doesn't look as good as the shit. Because Brooke likes to play hero ball on offense for some reason, or he thinks he's way more important than he actually should be. The biggest issue with Brooke is mainly how deep his threes are. Him taking threes is not my issue. Mm-hmm. It's how deep he takes them.
Correct.
Why are you 28, 29, 30 feet away from the basket? That should be 25. You are 4 or 5 feet too deep. Move closer. That's it. It's that or his end of possession floaters that he always does.
Good stat, Chitty. Good stat. I don't know that. Did you have that stat pass? Chitty said 120 plus points, 23 and 1. That's impressive. Shout out to you. What up, Chitty?
What was the one game we lost? I don't remember.
That means we got AJ Green is in a slump, has gone too long. He has 3 double-digit games in 20 games. He's definitely that's a little longer.
I mean, how many possessions has he had though too? So we got to take that into account.
Good stats though. Appreciate the stats though, Robert Brooks.
Yeah, like the something I gotta take into account, like how many times has he shot also. So if he shoots one time, then like, well, I can't really take that into consideration, can I?
I think this is a good point. I don't know for what said. Hold on one second. They're starting to put on ball pressure to AJ Green because he's a reliable 3-point shooter. He needs to find a way to drive to the basket and make to get to the free throw line. I agree. He has to elevate now because they do know he's a good 3-point shooter. He's gonna have to elevate his game. He needs to become Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard develops some handles. And
he has the opposite problem, Ajax though. They guard him because that's all he can do. He's like Duncan Robinson before. He's old style Duncan Robinson. He's pretty much Duncan Robinson.
Right.
A really good shooter, can't do much else. Duncan Robinson's also a pretty okay defender. AJ Green's a good defender.
That's right? A fair point. That's fair.
Duncan Robinson added an inside game afterwards. I still haven't seen that from AJ Green. I've seen him
So
take
is it time for
mid-ranges.
AJ Green to start work? So are we?
That's his next step. That
Okay?
is his next step, is to be able to shoot closer in. His
Okay.
layups and everything like that, he needs to be more closer in, is what he needs to learn. Ajax needs to learn how to shoot outside. He needs to learn how to shoot inside.
I think he needs to get some type of handles to get people off of him as well.
I mean, I don't expect that from him because we don't. I don't think he'll be a creator. That's something you're just not gonna get.
Hold on 1 second, Pass. I'm about to tap in 78 real quick. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. What up, 78?
Peace, peace.
What up,
What's going
bro?
on?
Hey, chillin', man. I want to say this about AJ Green,
Okay.
and like I said, we've been saying the same thing all year with him. He's ever since he had that quad injury, he's been in like a shooting slump when he came back. But what also changed is Doc rotation. For whatever reason, and I said this last time, why has Ryan Rollins fallen out of favor with Doc? He obviously good enough to get a contract. So
Fair.
if so now if AJ is not playing well, and I think it's just a slump, he gonna get out of it. Why keep him on the floor for 20 minutes every night, and he only shooting two or three times a game? Ryan Rollins gonna come in and get a bucket. I know Ryan Rollins gonna score more than 3 points in 20 minutes. So why not just split the minutes between AJ and Ryan Rollins, just to see what happens there? In my opinion, I think Doc is probably trying to let AJ shoot himself out of the slump, so he can be ready for the playoffs, which might benefit us later. But I'd be irritated when I'm watching AJ get the ball, pump fake, and then he passes somebody else. Like, bro, we don't need you on the court if you're doing that. Just
That's
shoot
a
the
fact.
ball, fam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're not that athletic to be doing all this stuff. Look, bro, just play. If you ain't shooting the ball, you need to be on the bench, in my opinion. But we playing good though. Shout out to Jericho Sims.
I like him.
Uh,
78. Jericho
I mean,
Sims is playing dividends, bro.
hey, I see he's shutting people down too. I'm watching him. The guards is even like hesitating. You know what I'm saying?
He can
And
move his feet, bro. 78. He's moving his feet, bro.
he's making Brook play better. He's
Mm,
making
Yeah.
Brook play better
that's
because Brook sees the threat.
This is why I'm interested to see him with Bobby. Because
Yeah,
I want to see what Bobby looks like on defense with him next to him.
right. He's
good
making Brook
point.
play better because he like okay, Brook like okay, this young boy got me out here working now. You know what I'm saying? Now so he knows he's gonna be competing for minutes now with this
True.
guy.
True.
And
That's fair. That's a good point. 78.
and it's the same thing with Dame. Dame, he make all the big money, so of course we're gonna play him. But when Kevin Porter Jr. is getting them type of buckets in 15, 20 minutes, when this man come in and get 22 points in 15 minutes, like bro, like that make you question what y'all doing out here on this court.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he can come in and get a triple double in 28 minutes, and you've been out here playing for 35 minutes,
Right.
okay, we're gonna have to start questioning some things. So this is pressure. It's good pressure. It's good competition. Good rivalry amongst the team. In my opinion, I think it's healthy.
Yeah.
It's gonna make Dame play better.
Right.
Dame played a good game tonight, a real good game. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Dame,
But
he
mine was
got
most impressive. I didn't even care about his scoring. I appreciate that he didn't have
right.
no turnovers and had over 10 assists. That was perfect for me.
Yeah, his
He,
half is
he
really
had
good.
he had 8 assists in like what the first half.
Yeah.
Or something? Yeah. Dame was out there like he was finding people. You know what I'm saying? And I was mad at Giannis in the first half. I'm like, okay, Giannis, I'm trying. I don't want to trip. I don't want to overreact. But then the second half, Giannis turned up. I said, okay, now
Right.
it makes sense. I see
He
what you're
always
doing
gonna
here.
turn up. He better always turn up.
To be
Yeah,
honest, he looked kind of lazy today. I'll be honest. He looked a little bit lazier than normal. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
I don't think
I don't think he needed it today.
I don't think even still, I don't think he should be doing it right now. This is
That's
not
fair.
you should not be going
Yeah,
full
that's fair.
circle at the
I
end of the
agree.
season.
I agree.
No, that's fair
That's
point.
that's how he got hurt the last 3 years doing this stuff, man.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
The fact that he's playing like this right now, that he's not taking it as seriously, is a good thing for later on. is I need you to be healthy when it matters. If you're not healthy during the playoffs, it doesn't matter who else we have on the team, how well everyone else is playing. If you are not there, we are not winning anything.
That's true.
Agreed.
That's
Agreed.
a fair point. That's a definitely
Yep.
fair point. Let me ask y'all both a question. So I'm gonna start with Pass and go to 78. Are we able to afford Gary Trent Jr. and Kevin Porter Jr. in the offseason if we let go Brooke and Bobby?
Yeah, we should be able to. I think because we're already underneath the second apron. So, Gary Trent would be a MLE, but it'd be the weaker. It wouldn't be the full one. So Gary Trent, I know for sure we'd be able to pay. The Porter one depends on how the contract and how what they give him. Because I don't know.
That's my concern, and that's who I think we really need.
Gary, I don't know because Porter is weird because some of this game, especially today, did feel like a fake game. I'm not saying he was bad
Right.
or like that, or like I don't want to play. Like I'm just saying this game specifically, only because like he's normally not this efficient. Even in like I'm not even talking about the Clippers thing. I'm just talking about where he's been with just
Right.
us. So that I'm a little concerned about. I do think he'll be better with us than he is with the Clippers, though. Like that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I think
What
he's a
up,
real
Amtrak?
he's a real rotation piece, but don't expect the 22 points on like near perfect scoring. Like I don't.
Oh no, I don't expect that, but I
Yeah.
do think that he helps his team. I think he's definitely giving his team an edge. His hustle, his gameplay. I think he's definitely an X factor for this team. 78. How you feel about Kevin Porter Jr.? You think we can keep him?
I think we need to keep him. I said it in my video I did earlier. I said, man, people gonna get mad at me, but depending on what happened this year in the playoffs, I'm totally fine with letting Dame go.
Oh wow, okay.
I mean, because Kevin Porter Jr. is younger.
Salute.
Oh yeah, you got that shirt. I gotta get one of them shirts.
Yeah, salute. Appreciate you, Bleacher for Boss.
Kevin Porter,
Salute.
he's younger. He got more upside. Dame
Right.
is still a beast. Dame is still a beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing away from Dame.
When you get merch,
but they're not giving Dame the calls he's supposed to be getting. But so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna reserve my opinion until after the playoffs to see what happens because Dame is 34 years old. He definitely slowed down a lot. He still can shoot, but if we're talking about for the future of this team, I would much rather keep Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent Jr.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at, and that's
I would rather keep them and then let Dame. If we gotta trade him for some draft picks or for somebody else, I'm totally fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If we're talking about for the next 3 to 5 years,
understood.
You know what I'm saying? Because Dame is 34 now,
right?
So if we think Dame is still gonna be producing for the next 3 years, when he's not LeBron, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be.
Right.
I mean, Dame,
he's a smaller player. He's a 6 foot player.
Yeah. And Dame ain't no steroids either. But I'm just saying. So,
I want y'all to see. This is why 78, my man. You see what he did? He took it up there and then cut his head off at the end. Shout out to 78. Shout out to 78. That's why you my man's right there. Right there.
I checked up on KPJ. He has a player option, but his player option isn't that high. It's only 2.5 million. So
he'll opt out.
Yeah, so even then, I don't think he'll get. No one's gonna offer him like 8 million, 9 million a year. I don't think.
Okay.
Also, Pat is on his last year too, so even if he does opt into that, he's not gonna be here again. I really hope so that will be gone. If even Doc isn't playing you at this point, with his terrible rotations, that means you should be out here soon.
Right. No, I agree. No, I definitely agree. I'm just happy with the win today. We needed a bounce back performance after that type of collapse that we had against the Pacers. And like I said, we're going to have ups and downs in March. I'm hoping we have more ups than downs, but this week is packed. You know what I'm saying? We got the Pacers Saturday. Then we got, I don't even know, I can't remember right now who we play Sunday. But we got we got a home stand now. We need to win these games at home, y'all. I'm just being real. We need to win these games now at home.
Right.
For real. So like I'm happy with this win. I think it shows a lot of mental toughness for the Bucks after that loss to come out and get a blowout win against the Lakers. And the Lakers are still a talented team even without LeBron. You still got Luka Doncic, who's an outstanding superstar. You got Austin Reeves. They have a squad. It's not like they're scrubs. And for us to come out there, they got a squad. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is still, to me, a quality win.
The game back to back is gonna be crazy because you got Pacers and then you got OKC.
OKC, exactly, bro. That's a nasty back to back. Shout out to the NBA. They hate the Bucks.
2 years and then literally right after that, you're traveling to Golden State.
Bro, you know what's sad though? The whole game they was like, oh, the Lakers got it tough. They got it tough. They got to go against the Bucks. Got to do. I'm like, I don't care.
Right. We putting in pain all the time. Right. I don't want to hear none of that.
Hey, but check it out. Look how crazy this is. They say all this stuff about the Bucks the Lakers got tough. LeBron James been complaining about March. All year he been complaining about March on the Lakers schedule. And then like I predicted, this dude fake an injury to sit out so he can load manage. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Get this dude up out of here, bro.
Mr. 414 was good.
Paz, I heard you. I was listening to you while airs real quick. When the last time the Bucks, LeBron played Giannis? When was the last time that happened?
2021 or 2022, I think. It was around that time.
Wow.
Duck City. But if you bring that up, they're going to say you tripping.
For some reason, LeBron is always injured when we play him. Doesn't matter what time.
Giannis, he don't like to play with people that's not his friend. Giannis don't want to be his friend, and that's why he don't want to play against him.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't there a rumor that Giannis invited him to his wedding? Wasn't he at his wedding?
That was just that I don't know.
He wanted Giannis to go to his to be all up in the with his little buddy on his little team.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. He wanted him to be his little understudy or something like that.
Oh no, he was 100% trying to trick.
Like he just son Luka.
Right.
Luka just gave up his whole legacy.
And he don't even know it, bro. And that's what's so funny is that Luka don't even realize that anything that Luka accomplishes won't even matter because they'll say it was because of LeBron. And that's what it's going to grind his gear. Like, you want because of LeBron.
The worst part is LeBron ain't going to tire either.
I'm finna get up out here. I just want to say, hey, man, shout out to the best Milwaukee Bucks chat in the world. This is so dope over here. This is the first place I come to after the game because this is real Bucks fans. You know what I'm saying? And we got the prettiest ladies in the building.
Facts. Shout out to the queens in the chat. Facts. Yes, sir. Facts. I appreciate it. I'll holler at you, 78. Salute.
78.
Let me move these screens around real quick. Y'all bear with me. Let me put the link in. Oh, we've been politicking for a minute. Let me put the link in the chat. My bad, y'all. Hold on.
I had to look at the link myself.
We would sit here just chopping it up as we should. What up, Saul Cali? What up? What up, Mr. 414, Monalando, the childish one? Young Doka, what's good? Want to make sure I shout out friends and family as I see y'all enter the building. Hey, Eric Payne, what's good, bro? It's been a minute. I know you chopping up in the comment section. Appreciate you joining the live. Appreciate you. What up, Trina? Queens of the chat in here deep. Luke Lipinski, what's good? Romero, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Amtrax, my brother, it's Moose 414. What's good, bro? I love arguing with you, bro. Jimmy Roller, what's good?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he don't like the cameras like that, but he might have back on. Kenny Mac, what's good? Nemesis, what's good? I see y'all. Please hit the like. Hey, Pronte, what's good, famo? Appreciate you joining. What up, Pronte? John Hassel, Patricia P. Lance, what's good? Appreciate all y'all in the building. Let's get back to it. I'll make sure I shout out friends and family out of respect. So we had this good win tonight, right? We got a day off tomorrow, and then Saturday we got a game against the Indiana Pacers. I want to take a few minutes. We've been talking about the Bucks for about an hour now. Let's talk about what's coming up next. We just beat the hell out of the Los Angeles Lakers, and that coward LeBron James, you ain't got no heart, bro. You ain't Mufasa, bro. You ain't built like that, bro. You soft,
Yeah, but
bro. You soft. You didn't want none of that smoke with the Nigerian nightmare. You didn't want it. You knew what was gonna happen to you. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna do a live soon. I keep saying it, and just I need to style of LeBron James. We can't have LeBron James as the example for the GOAT for these kids, bro. You can't have that, bro. You can't have it. I'm sorry. I just need to get 30 seconds of y'all time. Well, you can't have that. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick, and I'm gonna let it go. This is why I'm angry about the whole LeBron thing. I know y'all be poking at me and want me to go in sometime. I'm gonna do a separate live, but this is my main problem with LeBron James. First of all, the media is pushing this GOAT situation. Second of all, you can't be a loser and be a winner. Let me repeat myself. You can't be a loser and be a winner. I'm just gonna say that right there. There's no other sport in the world, on Jupiter, on Saturn, where anyone is considered the GOAT of their sports craft when they have a losing record in the finals. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. I'll have a live to go in further depth. Let's get back to Bucks business. So the Bucks play the Pacers Saturday.
One more thing to that. Keep ducking Giannis every time.
Every time. He's a mark, bro. He's a mark. He a mark. He on that snack pack. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that there if y'all know what snack is.
Don't take your chocolate cookie off the plane.
But what are we expecting against the Pacers game? I'm expecting us to have a great game against the Pacers just because of how we lost. I'm expecting Giannis to come out and just be ferocious. But this is my problem. This is my fear that Giannis is going to have tunnel vision and just want to go crazy and score 100 points instead of utilizing his teammates. I want to make sure that Giannis make sure that the most important thing in this upcoming game against the Pacers is winning the game.
Well, I remember when we talked, but before we all had emotions yesterday. I mean, a couple days ago about it. I remember Mr. Cool said that, or somebody said in the chat that they were trying to, Giannis made a mistake. He wanted to get Dame the ball, but didn't, and he felt so bad that he didn't get Dame the ball at that time. And I just want him to just dial it back and just relax. We're at home, and it was a wild game. At the same time, I think if the Bucks just play their game, don't let them get too many threes. Please just get in their face, because that's all they're going to do.
Right.
What are they going to get the ball and to turn them in the post? No. Look, he wasn't even getting in the post. He only had 8 points at that time in that game. He wasn't dominating.
Right, I agree.
He also only had 2 shots that fourth quarter, which is the problem. But that's on Doc. It's a problem when Taurean Prince is had one of the most amount of shots on the team.
Right. That's true.
Did Darvin Ham decide what the offense is gonna be that day?
Man. Oh no! When that shot happened with Hellberg, you see the picture with Ham. He even looked. He just looked mad the whole time.
Pocket. Yep, hand in his pockets. That's how he always is.
Yeah, he was like, "I told you." Like he told what's gonna happen. They ain't do it. He was mad. But I think they just need to listen and pay attention to detail. And you, like you said, Amber, they need to have a sense of urgency. So tomorrow, you need to watch that film all day. Tomorrow, you go in that meeting room. You talk about everything that happened in that game, because this is it. We need to get our comeback. We gotta get our back. But I know Giannis have to just slow it down. I know he wants it, but you said, and every time how many since we had like 30 plus?
30, yeah.
30. And how many by?
20. If we get that 30 assists, we hard to beat.
120 points. 120 points is your goal.
Yeah, 120 is the goal. I agree. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Shout out to Jay Stizzle. Appreciate the $20 super chat, Jay Stizzle. It's critical for the Bucks to end the season with convincing victories going into the playoffs. Last season, we had some disappointing losses that carried into the playoffs. We need to crush these wannabe Pacers this year. That's an absolute fact. I'm standing on that. I'm with you, Jay Stizzle. Facts. Great comment. We do need to stand on business, stand on some of these scrubs' necks. We need to go in. I don't want us backing into the playoffs anymore. The Packers backed into the playoffs, got put out first. We backed into the playoffs last year, got put out the first round. I want us to go into the playoffs with momentum as well. Shout out to you, Jay Stills. I'm with you on that, fam.
I found the game that we lost to where we had over 120 points.
Who?
It was the second game that we played. It was against Chicago.
Oh, that don't count.
Man.
Yeah, that don't count. So we pretty much undefeated then. So we pretty much undefeated.
Sure, let's say that.
Let's say that. Right, let's say that. I do think we're gonna beat the Pacers though. I'm nervous about the OKC game, but I do think we'll beat the Pacers convincingly.
The problem isn't beating them. The problem is more so seeding is the issue. Because I don't know what the Pacers' schedule. I don't know what theirs is. They have a back-to-back, and so do we. But we're starting our back-to-back, playing them. They're on the end of their back-to-back. But their game that they're playing before us is a lot easier. They're playing the Sixers.
True.
But you don't got to worry too much on that team. Everyone's injured.
Pass.
Yeah.
My question to you is, who you fear more, the Pacers or the Pistons? I mean, it's either one.
For this team, the Pacers only because they've done more.
Correct.
And also, Brook Lopez has fake games against the Pistons every single time, so I'm not worried about them. There's a mental look. It's a mental thing too, especially against the Pistons. I think Brook has won like 40 games in a row against them or something like that.
Yeah,
it's some insane number. Same with Giannis. I think Giannis lost one game since he's been here.
Fair point.
So I'm not really worried about I'm not worried about them. They just got to the playoffs. Like they were literally one of the worst records last year.
That's fair.
The Pacers are a lot more of a threat because they have experience, and there's history between both teams, especially after last year. No, I don't think we should worry about either of them. But if we were comparing between the two, I would put Pacers more of a threat. But I don't think either of them are threats.
I agree. I think the Pacers are more prepared, to go against a little bit than the Pistons. I just think the Pistons just been getting fired right now because they're just playing their game. I just know that
Cade's good. It's because Cade's good. That's why.
I agree.
Cade's been good. Cade's been good. Malik Beasley's been really good for them too, which sucks.
Well, I do think we could beat both of these teams. Let's just keep it real, friends and family.
It doesn't matter about these teams though.
It's how we play. Are we playing disciplined basketball? Are we playing focused basketball? That's the whole thing. When the Bucks are playing focused, like they got a chip on the shoulder, they're a different team. Otherwise, they come out lackadaisical. They're turning the ball over. It's a whole lot of nonsense and Three Stooges activity. But today they came in locked in, and you knew right out the gate in the first quarter they was locked in. Even though they can't defend the three, that's personnel issue. I don't know. I know y'all don't like to say it's coaching. I feel it's coaching, but we can just say it's a personnel issue right now. That's my only problem with this team for real. We can't defend the three at all. They couldn't stop me from shooting open threes. The Bucks have the worst defensive rotations I've ever seen in my life. And I know y'all gonna say it's the players. It has nothing to do with coaching, has nothing to do with practice, has nothing to do with film room. It's all the players. I got y'all. Nonetheless, our 3-point defense is horrible. We won this game by 20 in spite of playing some of the worst perimeter defense that I've ever seen.
To be fair about that, Luka was hitting some crazy ass shots.
But how many open were people were wide open, bro? Like they were wide open.
No, yeah, they were leaving Gabe Vincent open a lot.
Yeah, they leave all types of people open. We need to find a way to dumb down the defense to the level where the players understand their roles. It might be too complicated. The defense may be too complicated.
It's not even that's too complicated. They just keep switching over and over again, and they don't know what to do afterwards. They just over switch. Some of them some of them ball watch too much. There's an issue that I have, and I'm noticing. It's good and bad. The good part is, hey, Dame is playing good defense from where he was before.
I agree.
The problem is, I don't like that Dame is one of our better defenders. on the perimeter.
He does, Keys. He got a player option.
That's not a good thing. That your best player, one of your better players on the perimeter is Dame. It should not be Dame. We didn't have this issue when Ajax was there, but we had an issue with offense. Now we have the opposite problem again. It just keeps. You're not gonna really get anything until you get that perfect player that's right there.
Yo, pass in his bag. Salute the pass.
I forgot. Let me bring up one more thing because I forgot about this. I remember. I don't know why it just came back to me. I'm still on Torian Prince thing.
No. You go grind Torian Prince up. You go grind him up.
I'm gonna grind him. You could look this up. There are stats that prove the more he dribbles, the worse he shoots.
Can you please repeat that for friends and family? That sounds crazy.
I know it sounds crazy.
He said the more he dribbles, the worse he shoots. Come on, man.
I will find it. I will find it here. I know.
I know you will. I know you will.
I saw it a few days ago.
I know you will. I'm just so happy this team won. They could have definitely packed it in after that type of loss and been demoralized. But for them to come back and play as well as they did, considering what happened to them, I will say this. I am impressed with the Bucks' mental toughness. Win or lose, they find a way to bounce back. They don't really sulk. That's what I like about the Bucks team. I know they have some bad losses, but they don't sulk. They usually pick themselves up, they dust the dirt off, and they keep moving. That's one thing I do appreciate about the Bucks. All we need to do is fine tune and be fundamentally sound. Doc, we don't need you to do a lot, bro. We know you can't draw plays. We know you're not the person that makes adjustments. We know that you're not like the most aware as a coach. But what you can do is make sure they pay attention to detail. And what I'm telling you, Doc, make sure players aren't passing across the court. Making sure people aren't giving bounce passes to Jericho Sims or Brooke Lopez. They're passing high. Making sure that you understand that the players understand rotations. We're just asking you, Doc, to emphasize what we're saying on this live. We're trying to save your job, Doc Rivers. We can save you if you listen. We have all the answers right here. I promise you we have all the answers. All you got to do, Doc Rivers, is listen and follow what we're saying. We're giving you the script. Play your damn role. Again, Doc Rivers, we're giving you the script. Play your damn role. And listen and follow instructions. And we got you here. We are the smartest people in the building. That's all I want to say. Poke my chest out for friends and family. That's it. It's on y'all. How are we feeling? Go ahead, Bleach Report, boy. It's on you, bro. Go ahead.
I want to give a big shout out to Jericho Sims, man. He had a great night tonight. He had couple of dunks. He had how many 10 rebounds, I think, tonight. I believe.
He's a rebounding machine right now.
Been in there on defense.
I thought people was telling me that he can't rebound.
That's because I noticed Knicks fans were saying that because they just.
So you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking out of my. You know what I'm talking about. Pass.
I know this because that's the same thing they see out here. The stuff you hear on Twitter is very similar to what people say outside.
Okay.
My customers tell me this all the time because I always talk to them about the Knicks.
Right.
I want to know what they think about their team.
All right.
Some of them are delusional and think they're gonna win it all.
Of course.
But that's like every fan's like that. So I'm like, that's fine.
Right.
I'm sure there's Buck fans like that too. So like, it is what it is.
But I really like. I mean, we gave up nothing to get Jericho Sims. I mean, the impact he's already having.
We gave up the lawn, right? I don't know why they did that. It's the weird thing because I'm like, what's the point of doing it if you had a big issue? You kind of needed a big at that point when Cat's your only option.
They pulled, I don't know why they did the goofy, but I appreciate the goofy.
Well, the same problem they had with
Clippers did the same thing. Yeah, Clippers did the same thing. They needed Ben production. They got rid of him to sign Ben
Great
Simmons,
comment move.
Who's a good defender, but he's not a good offensive player. Pretty much as Ajax on offense. Actually, probably about the same. For pretty much nothing. Now you have no bench offense. Because you got rid of all of them.
I got you, Keith.
So I don't know. the two players that everyone, but KPJ was also pretty bad for the Clippers too. Because I was looking at his stats with like pre-clip, like with the Clippers, he wasn't good there either. So like maybe it's just change of scenery and they change. I think it's more so just because Giannis is there though. I think because the gravity from Giannis and Dame makes a difference.
No, I agree with that.
Like, it's a huge difference between having. Then again, it also might be how the coaches play him too. Actually,
I
no,
agree.
because he doesn't even play with Giannis and Dame half the time. So no, even then that wouldn't be accurate.
Fact. Yeah.
He just started now before he
Right.
wasn't really playing with it. Half of his like crazy scoring things were by himself. With no one else there other than the rest of the bench players.
Isn't that crazy though?
Crazy, man.
We just gotta hold on, man. We just gotta hold on and beat these quality teams, man. We gotta. People don't even understand how tough the schedule is with these back-to-backs against playoff opponents
Okay.
every night. Again in March, the Bucks are either gonna crash out or we gonna be the team that everybody wanted us to be. It's gonna be somewhere or somewhere in the middle.
Here is some positives.
Okay.
I can give you guys. Mainly against either Cleveland or for Boston. If you guys remember last year, what happened to the Suns? They got swept in the first round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys remember who did they get swept by? The Wolves, right?
Right.
Mavericks?
Timberwolves.
The Wolves.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
If we remember during the regular season, they lost all those games to the Suns. All the games they lost to.
Good point.
So
Good point.
yes, we have lost to them, but it's possible.
I can bring you up this point that it's gonna hit home. It's gonna hit home. 2019, the Bucks beat the Toronto Raptors all 4 times.
Yeah, that one pissed me off so much, right? Why do you bring that up?
And we just couldn't do it. We won 2 games and then we lost the rest of the 4 games because they decided.
Same thing. I think the same thing happened against the Heat too, probably. And like,
yeah, I can see that.
Some of the years. Yeah, 2020 probably. It's probably when it happened.
Facts.
But yeah, the Bucks we could just get hot. Either
that's it, bro. We just need to get hot.
This is the thing. That's the big thing with the Bucks is you need to have perfect. You need to be perfect on how everything's going. You cannot have bad games and still win. It's just not. It's not possible like it used to be.
Amber, I'm gonna give you a Dragon Ball Z reference that's probably gonna represent what the Bucks need to do right now. Remember the episode with Gohan wanted to turn Super Saiyan and Goku had Kamehameha.
Right.
Either gonna crash out or he's gonna burn and die. So,
right. Yeah, something gotta happen though. Right. Something gotta shake.
Against Cell.
Against Cell. Right.
No, the time chamber.
Oh, the time chamber one. Okay.
Cell was dope though. Oh man, DBZ the truth, man. That Cell saga was dope. So was Freezer though, but we gonna leave that there. We gonna leave that there for a minute. I'm just really happy we got a bounce back win at home, and I'm hoping we can be strong during this homestand and get some momentum going. If we can get a win against the Pacers against OKC, I think that'll be a very positive direction that the Bucks are headed in. And on the confidence side, I think it'll help us a lot if we can get these next 2 wins. I expected us to win against the Lakers today, real talk, just because of what happened the other night. I knew they had too much pride, but now we'll see what happens against the Pacers again after what happened. If they can get that win and avenge that loss and beat OKC, I do think we cooking with a little gas. I think we cooking with a little gas.
Yeah, even then, Lakers just lost to the Nets, so
fair. Yeah, exactly.
Who lost?
The Lakers. Lakers lost to the Nets. Yeah. Lost to Cam
Thomas. Yeah.
No, was it Cam Thomas? No, Cam Johnson actually. Cam
same
Thomas
thing.
Still injured.
Same thing. Yeah, same thing. Ain't no difference.
They play very differently, but yeah.
As far as what they did, they empty stats.
Yeah, you lost a guy who you shouldn't lose to. Yes.
Right. Exactly. At the end of the day,
we've done the same thing for that team, though.
What are your predictions for the Pacers game? And then we're gonna get last words. What's your predictions for the Pacers game, Pass?
They're gonna Pacers are gonna foul every single possession like they always do, and not get called for it. I've seen KPJ get hit like 4 times in that game alone.
Well, the NBA hates the Bucks, but you know.
No, I mean it's just the Pacers every time. I don't know why the Pacers are allowed to do it only against us every single time, and if we do the same thing, it's a foul on us.
Facts.
But I expect nonsense from it's at home, right?
Yeah, it's at home.
Yeah, so we should probably win.
I agree.
That's the thing, because like as long as since it's at home, I'm 100% sure their whole team's gonna get booed probably a lot.
My thing, I mean, real quick on Halliburton, he's just a two-faced person, man. He'll style on you 1 minute, then when you beat him, he wants to shake your hand. Oh yeah, good game, and
you can tell from his voice.
Yeah, I just
anytime someone changes their voice that much that often, that's how you can tell.
But my prediction in the game, pretty much, the Bucks are gonna be more aggressive this game. They're not finna play around this time. They're finna try to blow them out because at that point
you got to make an example. Hey, put your foot on their neck. Let's not even pull no point. Put your foot on these marks' neck. You let somebody style on you like that with some 4-point Larry Johnson play in the playoff to get you up out of there. You need to run them up out your building. I want a 20, 30-point win. I'm on my Barack Bahamas today. I'm on my Gibson Nicholas today. I want them up out of here. I want a 25 to 30-point win against the Pacers, and I want them hitting no more than 10 3-pointers. That's what I want.
I want the fans there like, all right, help, get out of here, man. Get off my court, man.
Yeah, I don't want no more. If Dame ain't doing it, I don't want nobody else doing the time thing. Tired of this nonsense. Shenanigans.
Yeah, when has the last time Dame done that? Against Sacramento, like last year?
No, he did it a couple times this year. I just can't remember the last one.
I haven't seen him.
But it's been a minute. No, I agree. Maybe he need to get one against the Pacers. Maybe it's due time.
To be honest, Dame has not been great in the clutch time as of late. I don't know what happened.
No, I agree. I definitely agree.
He's missing these clutch shots for no reason.
I think he'll do it when it matters most. I have faith that he'll do. I have full confidence he'll do it when it matters most. I really feel that way.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. I just the stuff he's went through, and now this year is a hell of a lot better than last year. We all agree on that. This year is hell of a lot better than last year. So I see him trying to get more, clutch shots in the playoffs.
Fotis.
I just they need this. To me, right now, be honest, I think the playoffs start right now for the Bucks. The playoffs start right now with this schedule. You can't be messing around, especially after this. It's gonna be a good after the next 2 games. It's gonna be a 4. They'll be gone away for like a week and a half after that.
Yeah, I think this whole schedule is pretty much after this is just playoff teams.
Look at James put up the stat. Dame is 5 of 28 from 3 this season in clutch time. Jesus.
Yeah, so I'm saying his 3 clutch time has been terrible for some reason.
I think he'll pick that up though. I'm hoping he picked that.
I hope he does because we need that in the playoffs. We will need that in the playoffs.
I'm just gonna tap in Monalando real quick here before it get too late.
Yeah.
What up, Monalando? Tell me how you feeling today, bro. Before it get too late here, bro.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, bro?
I was just listening to the chat. I'm just vibing.
I feel you. We gonna get some round robins going here before it get too late. We gonna start with Pass, then we gonna end with you, Monalando. Go ahead, Pass.
Yeah, so there are like Daniel said, there's a lot that the playoffs essentially start now with pretty much all the teams you're playing, other than 3 of them, are all playoff teams, or at least play in at worst. With Atlanta and with Miami, you're only playing 2 non-playoff teams, and that's Phoenix and New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is at least a playoff team.
I agree with that.
That's a difficult schedule. You're playing all of California back to back. Then you're going to Phoenix. Then you're going to Denver again.
I agree with you, Amtrak. He's had several winning drives this game. I'm just letting them get their stats out because if I say too much, I'm gonna look like a Dame apologist. So
it's not the drive. But when Dame time, you think of the threes,
right?
You don't think of the drives. You think of the threes that he hits that are crazy.
No, I agree. Go ahead, Pass. My bad.
Yeah, we had all that. come back. You're playing New York, which you should win because that's a team that you need to play. You probably might play,
Almost 100%. Yeah.
especially when Brunson is out. So
We
you
got to get
better
that.
win that game. When he's not playing, you should win that game.
100%.
After that, it's pretty easy, and you end off with Detroit for 2 games, which you
And I
probably
think
might
those
have.
could be playoff implications in those last 2 games against
You
Detroit.
might have to play. Yeah, depending on how far back they are, you probably have to play them. So you can't even rest
Facts.
because you're so close. Because we lost a lot of games that we should have not lost. Now you're too close to these teams that you shouldn't be.
I really feel like I hope it's probably because the last couple of times Bucks been sitting their players. I don't need it. You need to have that grind to have a team to be ready. I'd rather have a team.
Yeah, we gotta play. We have to play.
I want them to have that Packer 2010 where they had to grind it out just to get into the playoffs. Like I want them to just grind it out to just even need to grind it out to have that level just to go in the playoffs. I don't want to be in the play-in, but I want them to have that level where we got a playoffs, got the third,
Facts.
we got the second, got the 4th seed, and we're gonna be in that level. We're gonna get into that level. We when Bobby comes back, I want him to fit in. And you said Amber earlier, and like I said it once this was going to happen. I said it's a blessing in disguise, and then once he comes back, he cannot be a black hole to his team anymore.
Right.
No more up, no more just then. No, the ball got to move. The ball has to move. If he got to begin to fit in, he got to get in to fit in at this point. We trying to win a championship. We ain't trying to please everybody. If you get mad, you get mad.
Facts.
You gotta get. I'm praying for Bobby to be okay, get healthy, and have because we need him. Because I'm not gonna say it was times these other games I wish he was there. But once he come in, get in where you fit in, and try to and don't be a black hole.
Facts.
And just get us in.
No, facts. Monalando on you. Appreciate you, VP. Monalando on you.
Oh, it's a good conversation in the chat today. I mean, it's good to win, right? But there's a lot of things we need to fix in the team.
Facts.
I know we're doing well, but I don't watch that many teams, but whenever I just turn on you know, I don't have a TV, but I just turn on Stream East or whatever.
All right.
Every time I'm like, let me just check out this random game here. So I'm watching, I'm like looking at their tendencies and whatnot. Certain teams have real bad tendencies, like turning the ball over in the 4th quarter. Cade Cunningham, I like Cade Cunningham. I think he's my second favorite player in the NBA. But he has a lot of turnovers in the 4th quarter. So if we face up with him in the playoffs, just look for that because they have a lot of turnovers in the 4th quarter. And what I look at in the tendencies with the refs, I guess, you know what we've been saying about the refs these days? Like, they're really horrible for one side and really good for the one side. I noticed it depends. They take turns in the half. So the 1st quarter, one team will get all the whistles. The 2nd quarter, the other team gets all the whistles. And it depends on your team.
That's not a bad perspective.
And then it depends on your team if you're going to shoot yourself in the foot for it, and keep playing. Some teams just play through it, like us. We play through it, man. You know how many times Giannis gets grabbed mid-air? If it was anybody else, they're getting a left hook.
He could get a foul every time. You know how they say in football where every play there's a holding? Every play there's a foul on Giannis. It's just if they call it.
The refs are there just watching. I'm just like, what are you guys looking at? There's a guy getting hacked in the paint. And then it doesn't even end there. It's like, Dame is one of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. And you make sure you punish him.
That's why they don't call
Exactly.
fouls.
Exactly.
That's why there ain't no foul there. That's why it's not
facts.
I saw a couple of times.
Meanwhile, Austin Reeves, bro, I told my brother, I'm watching the game with my brother. I'm like, Austin Reeves has 2 moves: catch and shoot a 3, or drive to the paint and flop.
I saw a crazy play he did. He was complaining right afterwards. He was trying to get contact, right? So what he does the leg kick. He did the kung fu fly kick.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He pulled the old
Oh
school
my
Reggie
god.
Miller.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, and I can guarantee you, for some reason, for a guy who's a role player, he gets a crazy whistle.
Yeah, that is insane. But go ahead,
That's what I'm
Monolondo, it's
talking
on
about.
you.
They have three of those guys. They have LeBron, who's always crying and cussing out the refs. Somehow he doesn't get a technical. Two, you got Luka now, which is just not fair. Like, you guys get so much whistles already. Now you got three people who love flopping.
That's a
All right,
fact.
man. Anyways, enough of them, bro. They're not nowhere. They're not going nowhere as long as they have LeBron.
Well, he
So
wasn't showing up Giannis again tonight. So that's your GOAT. That's your so-called GOAT.
that's your goal,
Is
bro.
this your
His
king?
groin was hurting.
Is this your king?
I never seen.
Remember, LeBron took his crown. Remember, that's why he can't take
Right.
it back.
Somebody talk about your son. That's my
Took
son.
his crown.
That's my son. Your son's a grown
Oh
man.
man.
Yeah,
Yo,
that
Amber,
is
you gotta
crazy.
make that video, man. You gotta make a separate
No,
video
no,
on
my
cooking.
people be hitting me up all the time. I'm gonna do a
Cooking.
separate live on
Please.
just.
You gotta be
I'm gonna say
careful
it's gonna
with
be
You
a
gotta cook that
LeBron
dude,
versus
bro.
MJ. I got so much data and files that I've collected over time that I just enjoy roasting LeBron fans.
I'm with it.
I enjoy I relish in it. Like if I'm having a bad day, I'll argue with somebody on Twitter about LeBron, and once I put them in their place, then it makes me feel better, and I feel
You
like I'm
are-
educating people online.
Yeah. Just be careful.
People act like
I'm here
we're
to
blind, bro.
educate.
We've seen this.
You
We've
gotta
been
be
seeing
careful
this
with
since he
that.
was in the
All right,
league.
y'all. But it's getting late, y'all. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We tapping back in. Oh, go ahead, Bleacher Report boss.
One more thing before I go. Now one thing that Giannis is gonna get over LeBron. Giannis gonna get a statue, and his number gonna be up in that roster bar his career right now. Like, if it's today, he's gonna get a statue.
Facts.
He's already a Hall of Famer before 2025, bro.
Right.
That's something that LeBron will never get. He did something with a team that drafted him. A team that drafted him.
Right.
Legendary Wisconsin, baby. I'm done.
I appreciate y'all tapping in, gentlemen. Always appreciate it. Pass, hit me up on Instagram, brother. And salute the Bleach Report boss and VP Amara Logic, always contributed. Appreciate Hey, this the template right here, the Bleach Report boss got. These will be coming out and available soon. I'll make them live on the website soon. But so y'all can take a look and show it one more time. We got I'm gonna have like beer holders to keep your beer cold, all that type of wild stuff. I got pens, I got all types of stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying? They'll be available. They're available. Hit me up.
Get all this? Wait, hold on. When did you get all this?
Hey, bro. I told you I'm trying to be the best. And when I'm focused and locked in on something, I'm like a pit bull, Doberman, whatever. When I'm locked in, it ain't nothing gonna stop me. I'm gonna make sure everything is in order to become the best, and that's what I'm doing. I told y'all. Hey, you know what? Amber's Logic is the king of Bucks talk. What are we talking about? Let me just poke my chest out real quick for friends and fans. Are we not the best? We are educating the Milwaukee Bucks, who are professionals. They get their information from right here, from friends and family in the chat, from the panel members like Pass, VP, Monolondo. We are moving the Bucks forward. We are the energy in the Bucks culture, what you see right here. And that's 100% facts. I'm telling you, I can't say too much, y'all. I really wish I could really say what I want to say, but I'm not going to say too much. But I'm telling y'all, I promise. Scout's honor. Look at the two fingers. Scout's honor. The right people are watching this pod. So when we're communicating, we have to make it count. I'm telling y'all, I promise. That's why you see some of the things we talk about being impacted in the game, right? It's no coincidence how hard we've been going in on Brook about being in the paint, and then all of a sudden he's in the paint.
Look what he doing tonight.
I'm just putting y'all on game to understand what's going on here. We are helping moving the Bucks forward. That's why I don't like us on here messing around and playing. Let's be serious, because they're listening. You see it. Like I said, I can't say too much. Let me not open my mouth too much. It's getting late. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Please understand what we saying is moving the Bucks forward. I promise y'all. Salute to the homie. Pass in New Jersey. Hit me up on IG, Pass. I'm gonna send you some too. Monalando, what's good? Appreciate
One,
you. VP, what's good? Appreciate y'all,
one,
man.
one,
All right.
one more thing.
Oh,
One more
good.
thing. Hey, make sure you guys splash that like button for LeBron's fake injury, man. He was flopping last time. I hope he gets better from flopping, man.
Oh,
Make sure you splash that like button. Just for your king, you know?
Oh my God! All right, y'all. All right, Pass. All right, Bleacher. All right, Monalando. Shout out to Monalando and shout out to Canada. What up, Canada? Tap in my boy here. Hey, he gone. Brandon. Brandon, you gone, bro. All right, I was gonna tap you in, Brandon. We'll tap you in next live, Brandon. All right, y'all. It's getting late here. We're going to be reconvened on Saturday, y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. We just got done discussing the Bucks blowout win, 126-106 to the Los Angeles Lakers at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the most electrifying Bucks content on the internet, along with the most intelligent Bucks chat. We are doing this. We will will this team to where we want them to go. We'll do it ourselves. The coaching staff can't do it, then they'll just have to listen to us. And I'm dead serious about that. Friends and family, I can't emphasize enough that I guarantee you, people that work for the Bucks watch this. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. So just make sure what y'all saying, make it count, because people are watching. Gone.